nobody outside or Kalou will be allowed to vote. I mean, that is the law. Nobody outside or Kalou is supposed to vote in Kalou. Why would you be very jittery? Because it was said that nobody from Kalou should vote in Kalou. It is the position of the party that I serve as the Secretary General, that nobody, and I want to reiterate, I want to buttress, it is now coming from the party, nobody, and I want you to underline, nobody who is not a registered voter in Kalou will vote in Kalou. Whether you arrest Wanjiku Muya, whether you arrest John Methu, whether you arrest Sami Douglas Kamau, Waweru, we don't care. Nobody who is an unregistered voter will vote in Kalou. That we want to put it across, because that is the only thing that the Honorable Wanjiku Muya said, that if you're not from Kalou and you're coming to Kalou on the 16th during the voting day, then you need to explain to us what are you coming here to do. Unless you are an electoral official, unless you are working for IBC, unless you are a security agent, unless, I mean, what else are you coming to do? Unless you are a voter. The people will be allowed. And actually, it is within the law that unless you are a voter, unless you are an electoral official, and I want to make it clear, an electoral official includes the policemen who are guarding that election. An electoral official includes the agents who are in that particular election. And unless you are a voter, you are not allowed anywhere near, anywhere, actually within a radius of 400 meters, you're not supposed to go near a polling station. And since the Honorable Wanjiku said that, he has gone through quite a lot. And I think William Ruto has panicked. From my observation, William Ruto has panicked because he also knows, and he does, and he knows that statistics and data don't lie. He's doing opinion polls every day. He's spending so much money here. He's bringing so much goodies here. He has given us a train. He has brought beans, rice, blankets, mattresses, avocado trees, many things. But the people of Boralo have remained firm, and they have said that they will teach him a lesson, and a very decisive lesson, on the 16th of July 2026. And nothing will stop us. This train has already left the station. This train will have to crash on William Ruto, whether he likes it or he doesn't like it. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. These are the people, and they have decided that if you get anything more than a single-digit percentage here in Kalou, you will actually be very surprised where you have gotten that, that single-digit. But since that particular day, there are two things that we have seen. Number one, though they really want to break the resolve of the Honorable Wanjiku Muya, because the thing they are pushing is to have the Honorable Wanjiku Muya withdrawn from the campaigns of Kalou. But she has remained very steadfast. She is a woman and a lady. They tried to arrest her with about 10 policemen just to break her resolve, but she has remained here, and she's still here with us. They withdrew her security. She has still remained here. The commissioner from NCIC called me and they said, these words that are said by the Honorable Wanjiku Muya are being gotten out of context. So therefore, we shall come with another commissioner from Nairobi, and we'll do a joint statement so that at least we can expound on exactly what is supposed to happen. When they didn't come, we came here on Tuesday, and the Honorable Wanjiku Muya actually repeated that what I meant and what is there is that nobody that is not a registered voter in Kalou will vote in Kalou. I personally sent that clip to that commissioner, but he said that no, we are not cancelling that press conference. We are already scheduling it. I've never heard from him again since that day. That is the first thing that you see here. The second thing, so when we saw that officers who claim to be from the DCI are hunting down the Honorable Wanjiku Muya, I told the Honorable Wanjiku Muya, we can't hide. Kenya is a free state. We have the rule of law and we have a constitution that protects all of us, a constitution that has the due process of what happens when you have erred or you have broken any law. So I told the Honorable Wanjiku Muya, we can't live like fugitives and we are residents of this country. Let us go to the DCI, and then the DCI will tell us whether there is a matter or a case that they have against you. So you're not being waylaid and being hunted down like an animal. So we were just here. this village is called Muhumu. And we went to the DCI. We found the CCIO, the acting CCIO, Mr. Wambugu. And we asked him, Mr. Wambugu, officers who claim to be from the DCI have been hunting down the Honorable Wanjiku Mweya. They have arrested his driver, they have picked her phones, they have impounded her vehicle. So we want to know what exactly is the complaint that is there against the Honorable Wanjiku Mweya. Because if there is a complaint, you just call her for for witness statement, and then you take her to court. What is this circus that you're taking us around? She's an elected leader. She's a woman. Take her to court if there's anything that you think she has done. The good gentleman called Mr. Wambugu told us there is no complaint that has been leveled against the Wanjiku Mweya. Just to be sure, we went to Kipipiri to Mr. Pascal with the sub-county DCIO, or works at the sub-county offices of the DCIO. And we asked him, is there a complaint that has been leveled against the Wanjiku Mweya? He said, I think there's somebody who had complained, so you guys come tomorrow at 10. Way later in the evening, Mr. Pascal calls and says, I've spoken to my superior, and now there's no complaint against Wanjiku Mweya, please don't come tomorrow. That is the second limb of what you see here. Thirdly, on the 17th of June, I personally, in my capacity as the Secretary General of the DCP party, I attended a meeting that was called by the Commission, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, at the hall they have hired, called the PCA Hall. I was representing our candidate, the Honorable Sammy Douglas Kamau. And because I knew, my heart and my spirit knew that there's something that William Ruto is doing sinister. And since everybody was there, the county commissioner was there, the county commander was there, the commissioners from IBC, two commissioners from IBC, Nur Hassan Nur was present, and Anne Derito was also present. I asked, and the people, I can see the people who were from the media who are also there. You can actually play my clip again. I asked those commissioners, is there any complaint, either to you, the commission, or to the National Police Service, because the county commander is here, that has been leveled against Wanjiku Mweya? The county commander stood and said, there is no complaint that has been leveled against the Honorable Wanjiku Mweya. The commissioner, Nur Hassan Nur, stood and said, there is no such a complaint that has been made. I was very surprised to see that 2 days later, the person who is now being called the complainant was actually the MC of a particular event. Our constituency returning officer, Mr. Njelaine. I'm very surprised to see. And you see, our last beck of hope in terms of the institutions that must work, and I said it then, and I will say it today, democracy must be done and must also be seen to work. Fairness must be done, it must be promised, it must be committed to, but it must also be seen. Now, Mr. Njelaine is our constituency returning officer. I was with him and I was present. It was said in that meeting that there is no complaint that has been leveled against Wanjiku Mweya. 2 days later, Mr. Njelaine is a complainant. Surely. How then do you assure us of fairness? If indeed you want to follow the electoral code of conduct, one of the cardinal rules that is included in that particular law is that state officers are not supposed to engage themselves in campaigns. Why have you not called all these ministers who are working here with the government candidate or the wheelbarrow candidate? Why have you not invited them to ask them, because they are state officers, why are they engaging themselves in campaigns? Let me say this, finally. I have been here, and I'm elected here as a senator. I'm not just any other residents around here. I know these people. I know the people from this region. I know the people from this constituency. Once they make a decision, nothing can break that result. The decision to get the dignity of our community has been made, and we shall decisively implement that decision. We shall vote for Sammy Douglas Kamau Waweru. Whether you arrest Wanjiku Mweya, whether you arrest Rigathi Gachagua, whether you arrest John Methu. It does not matter whether you withdraw her because I know you want to withdraw her from the campaign, so that I'm left alone to campaign. Whether you withdraw, nothing will stop this thing. I want to tell you, Mr. William Ruto, if you are a clever person and if you can hear, you can save that money to use it in future. If you are expecting this money to, to help you, it's even irritating the people. Because the more you give us money, the more you abuse us. You are giving us money, and you are giving us money in dignity. You can't call us prostitutes because you are giving us money. It is that word that you are calling us prostitutes that we are using against you, because we shall prove to you on the 16th of July that the people from this region, the people from this constituency are not prostitutes. That we shall prove to you 100%. And this is one I can tell you with a lot of confidence because I've been elected here. I know this place. I can speak with a lot of confidence. So on my own behalf and on behalf of our party, we want to express utmost displeasure in the way the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission is conducting this particular process. We know they didn't know how to handle the Honorable Ajiko Mwea. They wanted to arrest her with police. They said that she would get a lot of sympathy. They wanted to bring in the NCIC. Then the NCIC looked at her clip and they said there's nothing insightful in that particular clip. Now they have gone to the IBC. It does not matter. You shall go to the IBC. You shall go to I don't know where. You shall go to Kenya Power. You shall go to Kenya Seed. You can go to wherever. It does not matter. Now, because you know that there are meetings that are happening in Mugumu every day. Now, every day you're switching off power from this particular village. It does not matter. You can switch it off as you wish. That does not. That does not move us. It's not a problem. We don't need power. We don't need electric power. So, as a party, we shall be. I raised a very substantive question, and we shall be writing to the IBC to express our displeasure in the way this process has been carried out. But also, more importantly, we want to know the standard that the IBC will be using to identify people who are called assisted voters. We shall be writing to them. Number two, also our candidate who formally write to the IBC to complain as to the reason why no action has been taken upon state officers who are engaging themselves in active campaigns. And we are even seeing them. You will see a cabinet secretary putting a photograph of a candidate. Surely it has never gotten this low. William Ruto, it has never gotten this low. Even the other times we have had by elections, we have had other government. It has never gotten this low. You have put the country in the rock bottom. And that's why we are telling you that we are just persevering you. Tunakuvumilia for only one more year. Just one more year. Just 1 year. Just 1 year. But before we get there, our mock is on the 16th. We shall give you a taste of the medicine that you get in 2027 on the 16th. Just a small taste of what you get in 2027. Please allow me not to say more than that. Allow me to give the Senator for Kiambu 1 minute to say one word that you might have forgotten. But I want to thank the people from the Kalou. Since the security of the Honorable Ajiko Mwea was withdrawn, you have been her security. Asanteni sana, and please continue.